how to remove the blade. In the kit comes with this nice little wrench here. Takes this plate off. Can you see that plate? Okay. Quick turn, unloosen the nut and the plate. There it comes. Comes right off. Little dust from our earlier action. All right. So now, take the little screwdriver, which is in the kit too. Right down the throat on this side, we're going to loosen that up. Counterclockwise. Or is it clockwise? Clockwise. No, counterclockwise. All right. Loosen it so it's got a little play in it. All right, a lot of play. And that little screw in there pushes on this little peg right here. Once I get this off of here, you'll see. There it is. You see that little peg right here? Where is that? Right there. See that little peg? That little screw pushes on that peg and tightens the blade. It's pretty simple. Pretty easy. So to take the blade off, it's right there if you have to ever get a new blade. To put it back on, just line it up. There's a little groove. Line it up in the groove on both sides. And it goes around this little or this little sprocket here. Around the sprocket and over that little peg right there. Oops, missed the sprocket. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to loosen this sprocket up a little. Hold on. Loosen that guy up all the way back. Over the sprocket. Get that safety bar out of the way. Come on. There it is. There. There you go. Now, you want to put that plate back on. And the nut. But don't tighten it down. Don't tighten it down all the way. Give it a couple little turns that keep it there. You can see how much play I have in there. Now you take your little screwdriver and tighten that guy up. And it'll push on that bar, which will push this bar, and it'll push on that peg and push this bar out to tighten that thing up. You can see it still has some wiggle. That's because this is still loose. So just keep going out until you get to the desired amount. It says in the directions it's like 2 or 3 millimeters or something like that. I kind of go by the feel of it because I'm not always going to have the time to go and check millimeters. You want enough play so it's loose enough to spin around without being too tight. If you're too tight, let me show you. I'll crank this thing down here. All right. See how tight that is? It doesn't, it's going to make the motor run too hard if it's too tight on the bar itself. So you loosen that back up a little bit. A couple of turns till you get enough easily. You want it enough, tight enough, so the chain won't come out of the little groove, but not too tight that it's sticky. Oh, my eyes. There you go. My old man eyes. There you go. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. Still a little loose. I'm going to give it a little bit. And we're talking not even a quarter turn. I mean, there we go. There we go. Now, you see it still has some wiggle, so we're going to crank that down. Get that plate, this plate down. There. See, no more wiggle. That's good. But this has still got play. Try a battery. There you go. So, it's one of those things. It's not like any other chainsaw, really. Take the plate off, adjust and screw. You want a little play, but not too much play. You don't want it too loose so your blade's all wobbling around on your wood. There you go. That is it. I like this machine. I think it's great. Everything goes back in its place. I like the little box that comes in. I like the dual batteries in case, you cut all day long and then you forget to recharge your battery. You can just pop in the next one. How to sharpen this blade. First thing you want to do is take that battery out. I'm not going to take it off of the bar. I'm going to leave it on the bar. And I'm just going to slide it around as I do it. What I like to use is this Dremel. If you don't have a Dremel, you can always go down and get yourself a round metal sharpener. They make them for chainsaws. This particular one, size is this thing? Hold on. This must be the 5/32. That's the same size, 5/32. Now let's take a look at that. Oh, that is the money shot right there. Let me bring it over to you. So you see that blade right there? Here is see that abrasive bit? That goes right in there. Right in there. As long as you hold that same angle, and you're not in here like this, you see that angle right there? It's very small. It's a small little blade, but that is the right angle. Okay? We're going to connect our Dremel up here. If you guys don't have a Dremel, it's something to think about. I mean, they're very, very useful, if only for sharpening chainsaws. And I have a bunch of different chainsaws, but the chainsaw blades, they get dull, overuse. And this guy right here, which is the same exact one, if you don't have a Dremel, you can use this. And you just go in here. Let me try and find the right angle here. You go in here and you're just going to push it once, push it twice, push it 3 times until it gets a little loose. I go about 5 times with a handheld. And then I go to the next one. You skip one because it's facing the other way, and then you hit this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you can do it this way. But I mean, I have a Dremel. All right, so I'm gonna bring you in so you can see it. So we are gonna come in right here. See that angle right there? We're gonna turn it on. That's it, 2 times. Pull it this way. That's it. That's it. Come on. There you go. All the way around. All right. Now, got to do it the other way too. Mark it with blue. Okay. There it goes. All right. Where's the next one? There's the last one, so we went all the way around. It's not a long blade, so there's not that many teeth. Now, we'll connect the battery again. Same battery. Still got 3. Put our eyeglasses on, our hearing protection. We'll cut some more of this maple. Look at those chips. Look at all right. I really like this case. Everything goes in the case, so you don't lose anything. You have your oil, you have your screwdriver, you have your little wrench, you got your batteries. It's all boom. All right in the case. I mean, you could even, there's enough room to put a couple of little Dremel bits or even this guy. You could drop that right down in there. Still got room. All right? That, as they say, is that. Nice and tidy. Love it. All right.